I can. Look, I fixed the ISO. I'm so proud of myself. Hey, you guys. This is your girl, Disparate Amelia, back again with another VI-DE-OOO haul. I hope you all are having a blessed week and have found multiple things to be grateful for. There was like so much traffic noise. Trying to do my intro, be quiet please. Today I'm giving you guys just a simple makeup routine and things that I do to prepare for an audition interview type situation. I have a Bachelor of Fine Arts in all things entertainment, acting, film and television, theater. So part of postgraduate life is going about and finding yourself different jobs. I know for performing arts people, you definitely want an agent or manager. You meet a lot of different people in casting situations and you want to know how to present yourself very well and to market yourself very well. You have to be able to articulate who you are, quick and precise. So these are some of the things that I do. I'm gonna take you guys through a little get ready with me. I have my edges locked and secured. I usually use the Cream of Nature Edge Control. My hair is very low porosity, so anything that has too much, it's very quick and easy to get gunky, and this is very thick. This is not the one I normally use. This is their honey collection, which smells absolutely delicious. As you can see, it's a very thick pomade-y consistency. I'm careful when I use this. Sometimes I wash it out after the day is finished, or if I'm gonna wear it like for the next day, then I'll just make sure to wrap it. This is my first time using their pure honey collection, so that is what is securing my edges right now. Now I'm just gonna jump into a makeup look, which is I guess the first part of presenting yourself. Right now I have crochet hair. I'm gonna wear my hair up today in this little big pony hairstyle just so they get more of my face. Gonna get into this makeup look. Every time I do makeup looks for audition, I try to keep it very minimal with a little bit of pop of color or shimmer because they want to see your natural face but just a teensy bit enhanced. I probably wouldn't suggest going straight bare, straight natural unless it was for like a specific role, a specific part. I usually come in with like a little bit of coverage on and adding like a little pop of color in the lip or maybe a little shimmer in the corner of my eyes or in my waterline, something like that that gives them a little bit of color. Yeah, so we're gonna get into this face beat real quick, all right? Okay, so my camera overheated, but I just finished putting the setting powder all over my face. I did the brown in the Yes Please palette, which I always use for everything. Note to self, just to go over my eyelids. I also did my brows a little bit bolder than usual. IDK, I got a lot of brow hair going on. And I did my mascara. This is basically the look. Like, it's natural, as you can see. You can still see my face. My face is not changed in any kind of way. I don't have any kind of dramatic colors going on. If I wanted to, I could add a little sparkle in my little eye corner or in my waterline, but today the color is mostly gonna come from the lip. I'm gonna be using this Revlon Color Stay liner in the color Plum. And this liner is kind of like a reddish brown, so it's gonna give me a little pop. And I just have on chapstick right now. We're gonna go ahead and do this. And I'm gonna zoom into my lips so you guys can see what's going on. Already looks like I have gloss on because I did not take off the chapstick. I usually blot off my chapstick when I'm putting on a lip, but the chapstick makes it a little easier for the liner to glide on, and it kind of dilutes the color. I don't want to be, you know, strangling them with color, okay? Now we're gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb and Fenty Glow. And this smells so good. It smells so good. Ooh! I didn't even put a lot. Do you see that shine? A little pinky. Ooh, purple. Ooh. Amazing. Yes, literally just a pop of color, just a tinge, just a splash, as C. Madison would say, of color. Okay, so this is the full face, very natural with a pop of color on the lips. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put on my clothes and just show you guys an example of what I would wear during an audition or an interview, okay? Boom. Okay, so this is the fit that I went with. It also has a little bit of color. I went with some olive green pants and just a bodysuit that is black. Whenever you do auditions, they really want to see your body type, your body shape that you're working with. This doesn't mean wear tight up clothes. Dress for an interview, but make sure clothes that you're wearing show your shape. So if you're gonna wear tight bottoms, you can wear more of a looser type top, but you know, show the shape that you have. They want to see what's going on. So this is the suit that I went with today. This is actually doing a good job at showing, you know, most of my fit, my outfit, but it's comfortable for me. If I could choose, I would be wearing black and white all the time, which is no problem. I always say just a tinge of color if you want to. Colors that work well with your skin tone. This obviously shows off my body and it's comfortable. Make sure you're comfortable. You never want to be in something that you're not comfortable in, because that shows when you walk into a room. If you're wearing sky-high heels and you don't know how to walk in them, that's not a good look. So make sure you're comfortable. Okay, I'm gonna put it on my face now so you guys can see me talking to you. Hi, I put my hair up and it's a little bun situation. I'll do a full 360 so you guys can see. Edges are slayed. We're gonna pray to Jesus that they don't come loose because it is raining outside, so it'll be a little humid, a little hot. I am on the taller side. I am 6 feet tall, so I tend not to wear heels when I go to auditions. Truth, being of this kind of height can be a little shocking to people at first, but depending on which kind of agent or manager you're meeting with, maybe they manage also on the side of the modeling world, so it can be cool to see. I tend not to wear heels. I tend to wear flats. Certain things that I always make sure I bring to auditions or interviews. Actually, now that I'm out of school, I bring anywhere with me because you never know who you're gonna meet. If you have a car, you should keep these things in your car just in case. You never know the contacts that you're going to get in touch with. Obviously, an actor thing to bring is your resume. Ooh, get the lighting. So this is my resume. All my information is at the top, so I'm gonna try to cover it, but my resume is on the back. Yeah, so that's how you flip my thing. So bringing your headshot and resume is always a good thing. Ooh, let me keep track of time. Over here talking to y'all, I don't wanna be late. Okay, I got 10 minutes before I need to actually get ready. Always be aware of what's on your resume. Sometimes people put things on their resume just thinking, I'm just gonna put it on my resume. They may not ask me about it, but probably 9 times out of 10, if not 10 times out of 10, they're gonna ask you about something on your resume. So you have to make sure, as the person who wrote it, as the person who is claiming to do all these things, that you know exactly every single thing that's on your resume in your special skills, because they're gonna ask you about it, and sometimes they might ask you to prove something on it. Like, for example, I have poetry or spoken word underneath my special skill, and I went to an interview and they were like, oh, well, I've been to a couple of interviews and they like that poetry, spoken word. I went to one specifically where they asked me about it and I was like, yeah, I really love writing. Writing was my minor. I'm into poetry, into spoken word. And they were like, do you have one for us? And I'm like, thank God I had one in the back of my head, because I knew it was on my resume and I didn't want it to seem like, no, I don't have this. I just put it on there just to put it on there to impress people. I made sure that I knew what I was talking about. And even when that comes with different languages, different dialects, I have a couple of dialects on there that I speak. So make sure that you're aware of everything on there. If you have awards, make sure you know when you won that award, the people that were involved in that. Just educate yourself about your resume so that you can know what to say if the time comes for them to ask, okay? You don't have to have this. This is only like if you're in kind of like a mix and mingle type of networking situation where just handing out your resumes may seem a little off and weird. I have little tiny business cards, which are basically my resume. Hold on, let me cover my information. They have my information on the back. They say the things that I do on here, my name, and then above it is my headshot. So if I can't just hand out resumes, I have these little cards so they know exactly my face, they remember my face, they have my information on there. My social media is also on there. If they wanted to get more information, like my reel, my resume, my headshot, I could send it to them through that. Now, I said reel, okay? I just recently put my reel on my Instagram, and I suggest putting your reel or some of your work, like little clips of your work, on your social media pages so people can see you and know that you do the things that you're talking about, okay? That actor is not just in your bio. They can actually see you act and see the kind of work that you do. I also have my reel on my phone. Well, I have everything on my phone. I have my resume on my phone, I have my headshot on my phone, and I have my reel on my phone just in case I'm not prepared with any of those other things, and I can just quickly, like you're always gonna have your phone. I quickly bring my phone out and I say, well, here's my reel. I can send you my resume real quick, or if you wanna read it over, it's on my phone. I make sure I have these things on hand all the time, no matter where I am. So even if they're not with me physically, I can have it digitally, electronically. It's always good to have a physical copy though, but I know the industry is moving more digitally, saving paper. Some people do, some people don't. So just make sure you have both of them. Right now, I feel like that's all the real tips that I have for auditioning. Obviously, make sure you have a monologue in your back pocket. Just present yourself the way how you are, just a little enhanced version of yourself. Make sure they can see your personality. I know it can be crazy nerve-wracking to step into a room and you know you're being judged and trying to display your best and positive self, but just do it to the best of your abilities, the best way that you can. Be yourself, let your personality shine through, okay? Have a couple of fun facts about yourself. Obviously know where your hometown is, maybe like a little fun fact about your hometown. Like, I was born in Mount Vernon, New York. That's also where Denzel Washington is from. So little things like that. Your favorite movies, maybe your favorite song, your favorite actors, your trajectory for where you see yourself in the future. Have those little things in your back pocket so you can know about yourself. Okay, make sure you just know about yourself. Study yourself, because they're gonna ask you questions. But that's really all I have for now. I'm actually gonna get ready because I am going to an audition/interview thing. But I gave myself a lot of time this time, so I have a lot of time to just chill out and get myself together. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope this was helpful and that I said some tips that you already know, and I said some tips that probably help you for the future. This was just a breakdown of my look, my makeup, and everything that I usually do to prepare myself for an audition. And I always pray. I'm a God-fearer, okay, a lover of God, and I always pray before my audition. Sometimes I even call my mom and ask her to pray with me. If you like to do that, preferably, or any method that you do to get yourself amped up for an audition, I suggest doing that as well. I hope you guys love this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and learned some things from it. Please remember to comment, like, share this video with your fellow actors, your fellow filmmakers, people who are going through the same things as you, and don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Okay? I love you guys so much, and I'll see you all next time. All right? Bye.